Hello my lovelies, I just did a little piece over here. I just did a little video for the newbies, and I have a little bit of resin, teeny weeny little bit, and all these drips that I want to use. So I want to pop this insert. This was not meant to be an insert. I just, oh gosh, I forgot the actual, where I put the actual mold. See if I can find it. Okay, so here's the mold. I've made this mold with these guys. Okay, they're just little frames, and it was just so thin, and I wouldn't be able to use it as a mold. It would be too difficult. So what I did was I just dug into it, and this one is kind of a bit funky, but this one is actually really nice. Look at that. And I know that because I actually poured into that. Now I can pour into that, and it makes a really nice sort of a design. So I'm going to make some more of those when I can, but I think this will be good to pop in as an insert, you know, like you do with drusies, and hopefully I won't get too much spillage underneath it, but hopefully it'll be all right. And then yeah, I'm just going to pour in. I don't have enough resin for the whole thing, but I might actually, with all these drips, I might be able to. Let's just scrape as much as we can, because that always works. Scrape, and then scrape again. So just to let you know, I have another channel. You may have noticed that I've changed the name from Le'Rez to Suzana Dancks, because Le'Rez is its own little place now where I can, you know, spend more time with newbies, as well as showing off the new products and things like that, just explaining how to use certain things. So go in there and give us a subscribe and a like, please, to show support. It's really hard to get things going again, you know. So I would really appreciate it if you did that. Some people have already moved, which is great. Okay, let's try and scrape up as much as I can with this, and I'm just going to put it on top and let it fall down. I'm not going to fiddle with it too much. Just going to do that. I might even have enough for another coaster. Now I was worried about not having enough. So yeah, this channel here is going to be mainly for people who are, you know, more advanced probably, and also my other art that I want to, you know, start doing and sharing here. I think that would be really good as well. So yeah, so you get the best of both worlds, and it just keeps me a little bit extra busy, which I don't mind, you know. And some of the videos that I do here I could probably simplify a little bit and put it on the other channel as well, so that newbies can learn, or I can just tell them to come here. It'll save me some time, won't it? Oh, where are you going? Where are you going? Stay there. Stay there. Alrighty, so I might just probably speed this big up. Well, actually I won't speed it up. I'm just going to play with this. Now it's a little bit difficult to get to this area. Luckily I don't have a lot of spillage over here, but I do like these. White and clear sometimes makes a really nice pattern. It just looks nice. I can hear the gate. I don't know if it's the gremlins came back from the beach or if it's a neighbour, because somebody might come and invade me. I'm not sure, but we'll see. Alright, well that's not too bad. It turned out alright. Covered everything, and even I could even have more there. I'm curious to see how that will turn out. I will get the rest of this white and just pour it on top like that. Might even go around the edge. Ah! Get it in there. It is the gremlins. They're definitely here. You can hear some sort of a destruction of some sort happening over there. Banging and clunking. Right, so now I need my really pointy sharp tool. I don't have enough to cover that bit. That's a bummer. That's a real bummer. I just want to steal it from there. Oh dear me. Okay. Now I'm going to be a real scab and really grab. Oh, look at that. That'll do it. Oh, I picked up something else. I got a little hitchhiker. I think I may need to take you out, buddy. Don't want you in there. Ah! Got a hitchhiker. We kicked him out. Just want to cover the top. I just want that to be covered, and then it'll give me a really nice sort of a shape of the heart in there. That would be nice. I'm gonna have enough. I'm pretty sure of it now. I always have enough. I always say that, don't I? There's always enough. There's always enough. Everybody should be saying that. There's always enough, and you watch, it will be. Just like my daughter always laughs at me whenever we go to a shop and then the car park is full. There's no spots, you know, to park your car. And I just tell her, don't worry, my fairy's on the job, we'll find one. And sure enough, somebody pulls out and there it is, and she always laughs. And sometimes she'll say, when we go, she says, Mum, I think you better talk to your fairy. It's funny. Gotta have a laugh, don't you? I think we're safe now. I think we're going to be fine. I think I have enough here. I'll scrape every last little bit. Pop it in there. Like that. But wait, there's more. I do have a tape underneath here. Normally I wouldn't worry about it. I would just leave it and go. But because I'm trying to scab every tiny little extra drop, that's why I'm doing this, my friends. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it now. I'm going to leave it alone. And oh, don't want to mess with it too much, do I? just to see what it looks like. I haven't done this before, so why not? Why not? Okie dokie, I will leave this and shall be back tomorrow to have a look. And I'll see you then. Bye. Yeah, let's see what we've done here. I still have room to cover that, but I just wanted to see what it looks like underneath. Oh wow! Whoa! How interesting! How interesting! But I can't do it. Looks like little teeth. They're just with the white and the. I really like that. I really like that. But I need to. I just want to see what it looks like. You see. I should really cover that before I do anything. And I might even just do that with, actually I will do that just with my UV. Yes, I'm just going to use my UV resin because I'm too impatient to wait. And I just want to cover this bit. I might even mix it with a little bit of white, just like any white. I'll just do it on top of this thing, and then yeah, that needs to be covered. And I will use something like a spatula or something like that to spread it. That's got to be covered up that bit. I don't care aesthetically, I just want to see what it looks like once I take off that. Even if you can even see anything, you know, might not even be able to see any designs or anything, because I certainly can't see anything now, but you should be able to see it on the other side, you know what I mean? Okay, let me just get a little bit of, I'm just going to use a satin white or anything, because I can't really use unless I use an acrylic, a little bit of acrylic. I won't, so I'm just going to use a little bit of satin white. So I'm just going to dip that in there. Oh, puff of white smoke everywhere. That's too much. Just so it's not, there's a bit more. And now I'm just going to mix all that like that together. I'm going to hit it with a UV light. Because I didn't have enough. Now the simplest, easiest way, I know, would be just to mix up some more resin and put on top, but I don't want to do that. I'm too impatient. I don't want to have to wait another so many hours. I just want to wait 2 minutes. That's all I have. Just got to make sure that that bit there is actually covered. That is the important bit there. That needs to be covered. And it's going to be very thin, but this is just as an experiment. I can always cover it up after. Alright, that's what I'll do. I'll be back when it's all set up. Okay, so it's been sitting outside for a few minutes while I went and grabbed my lamp. So if you don't have a lamp, you can always do this just outside in the sunlight. It's pretty good, doesn't take that long. So see, that's already set up. Just a few minutes, literally like 3 minutes outside. To make sure it's not sticky at all, which it isn't. Alright, let's pop it out. Maybe a little bit more in the middle there. Yeah, just a bit more, because that was the thicker bit there. I love the effects of just the white and the clear. See that? It's the white and the clear. How amazing is that? Something very, I don't know, angelic, clean and pure about it. Alright, that'll do, that'll do. Oh, let's get this baby out. Let's get you out. I even like it just like that. Anyway, let's pull this one out of there. So I've got a little film that I have to pop it out of. That's no problem. That happens because it leaks. I will be able to clean that. I just want to find the edge. Lucky I have nails. If I didn't have nails, I'd use something else, which would probably be a better idea. Okay. I would say a knife would be a good one because you can just cut around them, but I haven't got one in here. Let's pluck it out. Oh, you got it? Just pluck it right out. Ha! How cool. Look at that. How cool is that? I really need to cut around there. I'm going to have to go and get my knife. Alright. So I'll cut all around it. So now I'm just going to go around with my heat gun just to soften it a bit. Soften the edges, you know. Just very lightly. Because I wasn't home yesterday all day, so I didn't do anything with it. So if I did that the day after, it would have been okay, but I didn't do it. This is very dangerous doing it this way. Don't do it this way. I just don't have my knife, and I really want to cut this bit off. I'm being very careful. There. How cute is that? An insert out of a mold that kind of went wrong, that I made into a decent mold so that I can create things like this. And then use the actual bit that I dug out of here to make this insert. I do have another insert somewhere, but I lost it in my drawer full of molds. So there you have it. So I only made this one. And the way I did that is I used a knife, just like a X-Acto knife or a Stanley knife, as we say here in Australia. And I just went, let's say, and I started sort of pulling lines, and then I grab that bit, like the flappy bit, and then I keep going and going and going and going until I come up to the end of it, and then I pull that out that was in there like that. So then I started, I thought, oh well, I can't really pour in there. Where am I going to pour? So then I just went dig, 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 just making lines and lines and lines and lines, and turned into some really beautiful, interesting thing. And this one is not too flashy, but I actually have some more room here that I might actually change that a bit, make it more flowy like this. You know, this is more like a feather, and this is more like a, I don't know, definitely not like that. So anyway, how cool is that? So cool. Alrighty, I'll see you again in another video. Don't forget to go to my new page, please. No, new YouTube channel, and subscribe, please, because that will help move things. Nothing's been moving, but that does help when people, when there's more action and movement in there, you know. So I will see you soon, very soon again. Bye bye.